The investigation began here inside this Pikesville home in December 2020. The body of the victim was found wrapped in plastic and a blanket at the bottom of his basement steps. 36-year-old Shelton Stanley was shot to death. He was an assistant principal at Dunbar High School. 25-year-old Zaid Abdul Muhaymin, a former student who had a key and access to Stanley's home, is on trial for the killing. He is charged with first-degree murder and armed robbery. He took the witness stand in his own defense, first describing Stanley as his middle school math teacher and coach, saying Stanley told him, quote, "He would be in my life in an empowering and better way." But Abdul Muhaymin also said he felt uncomfortable with what he thought was inappropriate touching. "It would happen while I was confiding in him. There would be small amounts of touching." He told the jury the two remained in contact, and at age 17, he got a key to Stanley's house. He would go stay there at times and even had his mail delivered there. "I still feel like he was a decent person, that he could be trusted, that he was a mentor and a friend. There was never any hostility between us." But he also described a plot he said Stanley developed for him to kidnap another former student at gunpoint. He said there would be payments set up to be sent to me, but he didn't go through with it. He said when he got back to Stanley's home, he put the gun Stanley gave him on a bedroom nightstand. He said Stanley became aggressive toward him, and he went to a closet and grabbed a shotgun. He told the jury, "I shot Shelton Stanley because of his aggressiveness and the weapon that was in his vicinity." When asked why, he said, "I would have lost my mind and my body." Abdul Muhaymin also told the jury that after the shooting, he called several other former classmates to find out what he should do. Should he call police? Should he call the victim's family? Or should he just leave? He also said that he decided to clean up the house after the shooting, and then he also moved the body from the bedroom where the shooting happened down to the basement. Reporting live from Towson, Barry Sims, WBAL TV 11 News.